After a successful Payback pay-per-view, we now move on to our next pay-per-view 4 weeks in Universe Mode from now, which is Money in the Bank. Now, the last time I did a Money in the Bank pay-per-view, it was the last pay-per-view for 2K17's EBCW. Hopefully this time I could, go past that point, but we'll see what happens. As for tonight, EBCW Monday Nitro brings to you the newly crowned tag team champions, as well as the world champion Diamond Dallas Page going one-on-one with the icon himself, Sting. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. First up, we have a pay-per-view before the tag team match, so I'll see you guys there. Our promo is presented by none other than Triple H himself, in this case Hunter Hearst Helmsley. The Connecticut Blue Blood is here to grace us with our presence. Let's see, let's just see what the fuck he wants, shall we? Alright, what's this promo gonna be here? I don't know. We'll find out, though.
Wonder what's on his mind. He looks very focused right now.
Oh, he's pissed. He almost smacked the shit out of the cameraman. You know, that's like a $10,000 fine if you hit a cameraman, boy. We don't do that shit here in Extremely Badass Championship Wrestling. WWE, they might let you, but not here. We don't do that shit here. Now, let's see what the fuck you want. I'm gonna skip the pleasantries when I try. I hate being stuck in... Yeah, fuck it. Let's try that. It's so great to be back in here in... Oh, who am I kidding? I hate it here. I bet you hate it here, too. I bet you wish you could be like me and fly on private jets or stay in the best hotels, but you're stuck in this dump. Damn, Colorado Springs is like, who the fuck invited this guy? He must be so fun at parties. It's like, fuck this guy, man. What's next? I'm going to give you something. We're like dogs fire. Damn it, it feels good. You listen to me no matter what.
Poking the bear.
I know you came here to sit and stuff your faces and forget about your boring lives for a night. I'm sure seeing an amazing superstar like me doesn't make you feel much better about yourselves, but listen up, because you're going to get a lesson from a winner. Not sure what type of winner Hunter Hearst Helmsley is. I mean, I don't think I've even played him in Universe Mode yet. Boy. I'm in a mascot. I'm putting WWE on notice. I'm not impressed. I'm not going to. I'll put WWE on notice. I'm out here to put the entire EBCW on notice. I'm not going to be overlooked anymore. I've earned the right to be seen and heard. Those of you who don't agree with me can come on down to this ring right now and try to stop me. I think the last time I saw an issue like a challenge like that issued, it was an ECW pay-per-view, and Bubba Ray Dudley was shitting on everybody in the crowd. Authority can't recognize. Say my name. I'll take on any legend. Say my name. Let's try that one. Say it. Say my name. Say my name and feel just a fraction of the power and strength that flows through my veins. Say my name with respect and admiration. Hear my name and feel the chills in your spine, because you know my name represents greatness. I'm not sure why that wasn't a good choice, though. I thought that was pretty good. I personally enjoyed it. I think that was a good choice. I don't know what the fuck this game's talking about. My superiority needs your support. WWE will never. I'm unstoppable. Piss off or embrace me. If you don't like my announcements, then change the channel. Go home. I really don't care. You mean nothing in the grand scheme of EBCW. So piss off or embrace me as your future. Wow. Going a little R-rated. We're going a little TV-14 rated here for like a WWE game. I mean, you never hear this shit on actual TV.
Well, now we all know what lies in store for us.
Man, he's still pissed. He's kicking the goddamn ropes.
Oh, I'm sure.
Bro, who pissed in your cereal this morning? Holy shit. Huh. I actually didn't do so bad. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that promo. The tag team match is up next. The brand new EBCW tag team champions, the Outsiders, are now making their first appearance since winning at Payback, when they beat the then reigning champs Enzo and Cass. And for whatever reason, they're putting them up against the Golden Truth. Like, anybody really gives a fuck, but what do I know, right? Speaking of the Golden Truth, I heard they broke up. And now I hear Goldust is back to his old unique, that's the word for itself, like how he was in the 90s with his homoerotic act and shit. I don't know. I'm looking for the words to describe what Goldust was in the 90s. It's pretty hard. But although I guess that's a nice nostalgia thing, but I don't know, like I haven't watched WWE since Mania. And then I wasn't even watching it after the Royal Rumble. So WrestleMania has been the only thing I've watched in the last 5.5 months or so. So I don't understand, like, who turned on who in this? Like, who turned on who? Did R-Truth turn on Goldust, or did Goldust turn on R-Truth, and now R-Truth is a face? I don't quite understand the dynamic WWE's trying to create, and what I see on Twitter isn't really helping me much. I don't know. All I see is I'm so glad Goldust is back to the old Goldust. Like, that doesn't, like, who the fuck is what? You know, you see R-Truth making all these movie quotes, like, you can't handle the truth from a few good men and shit. I think there was a few other lines that I know, but I just don't remember them. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is with these two. I quite frankly think that their whole thing was kind of a clusterfuck, quite frankly. You know, the Golden Truth storyline was a absolute clusterfuck. You had R-Truth trying to start something with Goldie, and then Goldie kept turning him down, and now then Goldust realized, oh, I want to be tag team with this guy, with this, something could be great. And then R-Truth kept turning him away, and then they became a tag team, and then they were jobbers practically. So as a fan, this was before I stopped watching, obviously, because I obviously wouldn't remember this. So their whole thing was just bad. I don't know what it was supposed to accomplish, in all honesty. And quite frankly, from what I've been seeing, it didn't seem to accomplish much, because what? They didn't even team a year and they already broke up? If you ask me, WWE shouldn't even be breaking up tag teams, because they both tag team divisions, well, when I was watching anyway, were depleted. So, but who gives a shit about that? Here comes the NWO, aka the Outsiders. Well, I guess they would be the NWO, but Hulk Hogan isn't there, and there's not really any other NWO gimmicked characters. So, I don't know. Let's just call them the Outsiders. Fuck it. Either way, same thing. Weren't they still called the Outsiders when they were in the NWO, or were they just called the NWO from that point? I wonder. But, as I mentioned before, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, they ended up beating Enzo and Big Cass for the tag team titles. You know, honestly, I can see them being a dominant champion, especially in my hands, because my creative genius in terms of video game booking. I honestly could see them holding the title at least until the next two. I want to say the next 2 or 3 months. I don't know. See, tag team champions are a bit harder to book, in my opinion, because I don't know how long I want them to be champions. Sometimes there might be an unexpected tag team that always becomes #1 contender. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Although what I will say is this, you You know, I think probably the best booked tag team champions I've ever had were Team Best in the World, which was Matt Awesome and CM Punk, in not just 2K14 but 2K15 as well. Speaking of 2K games, Monday, June 19th, the cover reveal for 2K18 has been released. Seth Rollins is the cover athlete, which I'm happy about. I think it's his time to be a cover athlete for the game. Although the cover is not really what I'm worried about. I want to know if the game plays right. If the game doesn't play right, then 2K18 might be the last 2K game I buy for a while. At least the last WWE game I buy until 2K is, you know, done with their contract regarding WWE. Because, in all honesty, I played THQ games on Wii. Say it again, on the Wii. And they played better than half of the 2K games that have been released. Actually, half? No, more than half. Because actually, no, I'm wrong. It was half, because 2K14 and 16 were good, and 15 and 17 were absolute shit. So I don't know. I honestly believe that this is my last. This is 2K's last straw to create a good, solid game, because that is what they've been lacking for a very. That's what they've been lacking. Like, even 2K14 and 16 had problems, but at least those games are more enjoyable for me to play anyway than 15 and 17. And that's a lot, because I hated 2K. At first, I really hated 2K16, but then I got used to it because it was a new system, it was new controls, everything. So I think I didn't give it as much as a chance. Now that I played it for more than a year, I think I could say that it's probably one of the better ones. One of the better ones. Sorry, I kind of lost my voice during that time. That's a chokeslam by Scott Hall. R-Truth's about to get got. Here comes the Razor's Edge. I wonder if I make the pin on this. 1, 2, 3. Wow. R-Truth, you're weak as shit. You are weak as fuck, bro. I will say this much. I like that camera angle with Scott Hall getting in the guy's face. That was actually pretty cool. Kind of looked like a real camera type of thing, you know. Well done, 2K. Well done. Goldust, though. He fucked up. He didn't even save his partner in time. He was about to. I thought the match was going to continue, quite frankly. You know, I thought the match would have continued, but you know what? I'm wrong. Tag team champions show why they're just that, champions. So, hope you guys have enjoyed that match. Honestly, it's pretty good. I can see the Golden Truth in EBCW treated just like how they were in real life WWE. Jobbers. They are nothing more than a jobber team to me. I don't even consider them a tag team championship contender. But that's just me. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the main event. Hope you guys enjoyed.